The world has come to a halt. Almost all of the countries in Europe, the US, India, many countries in Southeast Asia, and Australia have gone under complete lockdown. Nothing except the essential commodities are allowed to move. Production chains have stopped. Passenger flights are grounded. The world is at war against a virus named SARS-CoV-2. There's no known vaccine or medicine against this virus. Researchers and scientists are in a race against time to find the cure. But that'll take time, a lot of time. Is humanity at the brink of extinction? WHO stands as the last guard of our existence. Is there really no cure for COVID-19? Is there any pill which can cure this deadly disease? Although the lockdowns are implemented as defense measures to slow down the spread of the virus, the World Health Organization, or WHO, has launched a major offensive against the virus. Lockdown can slow the spread of the virus such that the healthcare system is able to comply with the numbers of patients. Without the lockdowns, the number of patients would grow exponentially, infecting millions and finally crippling the healthcare limit. If that happens, there would be limitless deaths too. So curbing the growth is very important, hence most of the major countries have undergone total lockdown. However, the disease is needed to be cured, and for that, some medicine is required. That medicine will be our weapon in this war. The weapon is made of a mega trial of 4 medicines on COVID-19 patients all over the world. This unprecedented effort is an all-out and coordinated war against the virus. 2 drug combinations already used against HIV, an anti-malarial medicine from the time of the Second World War, and a new antiviral which showed some results against Ebola, are our weapons for now. Do any of these drugs hold the key to save COVID-19 patients from serious harm or death? WHO is all set to answer this question. The global trial is named Solidarity. The study, which is planned to include thousands of patients from dozens of countries all over the world, is destined to give enough data to gain conclusive information about the medicine. A global trial at this scale has never taken place before. Recently, a trial of a vaccine for COVID-19 has started in the US, and the initial results are positive. Scientists in the U.S. at the Kaiser Permanente Washington Health Research Institute in Seattle have done the first human trials on the 17th of March, 2020. But it'll take at least 6 to 8 months before this vaccine can be used en masse. The discovery of a new medicine or vaccine from scratch is time-consuming, since it has to undergo animal trial and human trial as well. These trials would then look for effectiveness and, most importantly, for side effects. However, WHO is planning to use known drugs, which are known to be safe for humans, so that the animal trial step can be avoided. Similarly, the question of side effects needs not be worried about at all. The first medicine in the list for global trial is Remdesivir. This medicine was originally developed by Gilead Sciences to fight Ebola and related viruses. The function of this drug is very simple. It stops virus replication by inhibiting an important viral enzyme called RNA polymerase. However, this medicine did not show any positive effect against Ebola. But researchers in 2017 have shown in test tubes in animal studies that Remdesivir can inhibit coronavirus, which causes SARS and MERS. There are 2 confirmed cases of recovery of humans affected by SARS-CoV-2 in the US after application of Remdesivir. But such individual cases don't prove effectiveness or safety of the drug. However, such positive cases are the reasons why Remdesivir has the best potential for uses against the recent pandemic. Yet there is a catch. Although it has maximum effectiveness when applied early in the infection, it's an expensive drug and needs to be administered intravenously. So not everyone, especially with mild symptoms, would require this, and that is a setback in the fight. The second medicine has garnered maximum publicity thanks to Donald Trump, chloroquine. This drug originated during World War II as an anti-malarial medication, but the effectiveness of this drug for COVID-19 is uncertain. There is some data from a French medical group and a group of Chinese researchers on the uses of this drug and its effectiveness, but the number of studies is way too low to draw any conclusion as of now. However, it's still unknown how this drug can work as an antiviral. It is well known that chloroquine reduces the acidity in endosomes, which can act as entry points of several viruses. This reduction of acidity, or the change of pH, is effective against treatment of malaria, Zika virus, and HIV. but the pathway followed by SARS-CoV-2 is different. They use their spike protein to attach to ACE2 receptors in the human cells in our respiratory system. In that way, it transfers its RNA inside the human cell and makes it a machine for new virus production. A study has shown that chloroquine administered with zinc can effectively stop the production of SARS-CoV-2. Increased zinc in human cells inhibits the RNA polymerase of the virus, hence stops new virus production. There are many test tube studies which have shown that chloroquine can effectively kill the SARS-CoV-2. A paper published on the 18th of March in 2020 by a Chinese group of researchers in Nature has produced data of 7 clinical trials where the safe derivative of chloroquine, hydroxychloroquine, has been used to treat patients of COVID-19. The trial gave a 100% cure of the patients. Unfortunately, the doses needed for chloroquine are extremely high and can cause serious toxicities in human bodies. On the other hand, chloroquine can have serious side effects, especially on the heart. One American couple took chloroquine phosphate and the husband died of toxicity, while the wife is still fighting death. There are several cases of chloroquine poisoning in Nigeria after Donald Trump declared chloroquine is the drug against COVID-19. But hydroxychloroquine has less of these side effects and has almost similar effectiveness. Therefore, hydroxychloroquine can be our best chance against COVID-19. Also, the patent on chloroquine has expired, and that means it's a generic drug now, which can be produced by any company in any country, which makes the medicine cheap. Therefore, the best positive part for this medicine is that it's cheap and easy to produce. But don't go on to buy hydroxychloroquine just yet, since administering it in improper doses can lead to serious damage to your body. Besides, hoarding this medicine is not correct, since it's required daily by rheumatoid arthritis patients. The third medication is a combination of drugs, ritonavir and lopinavir. This combination is used regularly to treat HIV infections. Lopinavir generally inhibits the enzyme protease of HIV, which breaks down long protein chains into smaller peptides during assembly of a new virus. However, lopinavir is broken down very fast by protease in our own body, and that's why ritonavir is added to inhibit the protease. This combination is known to inhibit protease of other viruses, such as coronaviruses. It was used to treat patients of SARS and MERS, but the results are ambiguous. Maybe it can work against the SARS-CoV-2. However, there is some data which speaks against it. A group of Chinese doctors gave this drug combo to patients of COVID-19, but their claim is that this medicine didn't work and can cause severe liver damage. A mega trial might give conclusive results of its effectiveness. The fourth medicine is similar to the third one. It combines ritonavir and lopinavir with interferon beta. This interferon beta molecule works by regulating inflammation in the body. Together, this combo of 3 drugs can work effectively against the SARS-CoV-2. However, use of this combo on patients with severe COVID-19 might be risky, which can cause tissue damage instead of helping the patient to recover. That's why a controlled trial of this combo is required to understand its effectiveness and possible side effects. Any one or several of these 4 drugs, or combination of drugs, might turn out to be the key in our battle against COVID-19. But to get conclusive and robust results, thousands of patients are needed to be recruited, and robust clinical trials are needed before prescribing the patients any of these medicines. Already, countries like Argentina, South Africa, Iran, and other non-European countries have signed up for the Solidarity Program. The trial has also a European manifold named Discovery, which will recruit patients from countries like France, Spain, the UK, and Germany. So if you're infected with SARS-CoV-2, one of these medications might work on you. But please, do not take any of these medications without consulting your doctor, because all of these medicines can have serious side effects and even might not work against the virus unless administered in the proper way. The result of the mega trial is expected to come out soon, as it's already begun. We surely will have that one pill to cure the coronavirus infection once the results are known.